Hey guys, it's LNS here once again, bringing you yet another A2S series for Rome 2 Total War. So this time I'm going to be playing as the Macedonians and I will be facing the Roman army. I decided to do a different kind of build for this battle with Macedon. Normally people will be bringing foot companions because they are the really powerful pike units, but I figured why not bring a 20 stack army with cheaper units and try to win with sheer numbers instead of relying on solely elite units, which makes the army really small. So for my build over here, I have I think 5 units of levy pikemen. These guys, they're not the strongest, but they'll hold out for a while, and in numbers they act really well together. And then I have 4 units of thorax pikemen behind the levy pikemen. The thought process for this was to create a really long line so the Roman infantry couldn't flank me, and I had like double line in the middle. First with my levy pikemen as well, and then with my thorax pikemen, and then they are supported by javelin men behind them. So they're pretty well protected as long as I'll take out the Balearic slingers that my opponent has. And on my flanks, just in case, I have 4 units of hoplites to prevent the cav flank as well as any stragglers that tries to flank my main battle line. I have a pretty solid main battle line, and I have a really solid flank on both sides as well. For my cav component, I have 3 units of companion cav, so pretty alright in the cav department as well. And then I also have 1 unit of skirmisher cav, so 20 stack army over here, really big. I'm against the Roman army over here. He brought a Principes as well as 3 units of 3 and about 6 units of Principes. I didn't know why he brought these instead of like those armored legionaries, the better sword infantry. He had 4 units of Balearic slingers, 3 Socii Equites and 1 Socii Equites Extraordinary, and a unit of general and his bodyguard. So pretty balanced army on his part as well. But I think with proper maneuvering, I think I should be able to win him if I use my pikes well. So over here at the start of the match, he brought, because he was like the defender in this custom battle, he brought barricades, so I kind of ignored that part over there. He sends his cav to the right flank over here, which I try to cut him off, but then he proceeds to run them away. So I chased away his cav, and I'm gonna start pushing up my main line over here slowly. Got some shots off into his Socii Equites to try and lure him into my hoplites over here, but he doesn't take the bait. He smartly moves them away. His 2 units of cav over here is really far away from the main armies of both him and I though, so it might not be a good idea to send out your cav so far. So over here I'm still trying to skirmish, but apparently the cav doesn't die. My cav dies to his stingers. Poor guys, poor folks. So over here, seeing that he has 2 cav over there all the way on the right, I start to push up. He starts to shoot my levy pikeman over here, which is not the best choice. He should have switched his attention to my thorax pikeman instead, but the levy pikeman soaked up quite a lot of shots, which gave me time to push up my force over here. I'm gonna sacrifice my skirmish cav over here to stop him in his tracks. You can see they don't do a lot of damage, but they kind of mess up his battle line, and I lost 1 unit of levy pikemen over there. So seeing his cav get caught up, his infantry got caught up with my cav over here, I decided to send in my first wave of pikemen, my levy pikemen, and they'll be doing damage pretty soon. Not the most powerful unit, but they'll be able to hold up to the Principes for a while, at least tire them out. And now I'm focused firing on the unit of Principes over here with my javelin men to great effect, as you can see. Look at the amount of, holy crap, look at the amount of javelin over here. And then I'm sending in my stronger thorax pikemen, which will hold their ground against the Principes. And I'm also flanking over here with 1 unit of hoplites and 1 unit of levy pikemen. Over here I walked my hoplites into his cav. He wasn't paying attention that well over there, and his cav is still can't be seen. Oh, yep, his cav is all the way on the right. So overall in the middle, I'm kind of winning with my Thorax pikemen. They're actually doing pretty well. Well, they're just Principes, so should do well against that, and they're getting flanked as well by my Levy pikemen. So. And over here I decided to send in my companion cav to help out my hoplites over here, but then they get caught up with the Triarii. Over here he did a really smart move of putting his Triarii into a defensive square. They hold up really long in that square. But overall in the middle over here I sent in my general into his slingers so that his slingers can't do much against the infantry blobs on all the sides. And now he's finally sent in his cav over here on the right, but it's kind of too late because they got caught up with my companion cav. And then I have a lot of spears over here. 2 units of hoplites against 1 Principes, and the Principes is gonna lose out eventually. Overall in the middle you can see I've kind of pushed my way through. And then he's trying to charge his Triarii into my Levy pikemen over here. But I have my Peltas focus firing and helping them out. So the Javelin are really strong. They did really well, about 40 kills on average each. For how much they cost, 270. I think I say that I've used them pretty effectively, at least in this battle. And over here you can see his Triarii square holding up really well. I'm actually trying to focus fire into this square over here. But I've broken through his middle and I'm just cleaning up the right flank over here. There's still a few units out here that I have to clean up. But overall in the middle, there's only 1 unit of Triarii left, which is the unit in the square formation. Over here, I mean. You can see them holding up really well. And over here on the right, I'm just clearing up his cav, and then he has 1 more unit of Triarii, which he's gonna put into square really soon. So overall in this battle you can see how I used the double line tactic. I used it pretty effectively against him. Maybe it's due to the fact that he brought a pretty weak sword infantry, but I'm gonna try it in the other A2S videos to see if this double line pike works. This works by having a cheap pikeman, having a cheap army with 20 stacks, so you can spare the double line. Pretty interesting to see. It's kind of like the Shogun 2 tactic that I've actually used from the start of the Shogun 2 era when it first came out, where I had Yari Ashigaru in the spear wall, like 2 layers, and then I had like 2 matchlock, and then bow warrior monks behind it, so that it's like pretty impenetrable from the front, and if the enemy comes and try to engage my Yari Ash, my matchlocks would kill some, and then my bow monks would kill the rest, and if they get really too close, my Yari Ash would just put into spear wall and then just continuing shooting them. The missiles in the Shogun 2 was pretty damn crazy compared to Rome. But yeah, it's kind of the same concept, but with Javelin Men instead of matchlocks and bow warrior monks. So here you can see his square is still holding up really well. Even though my hoplites are winning, they're getting pretty tired. And over here is last unit of Principes, holding up pretty well. Despite getting surrounded, they're still there. Some close up for you guys. They're gonna fight to their last breath. Or not. Okay, they routed finally. You can see how I surrounded them with so many units remaining. And over here are the 2 irritating Triarii squares that it's taking me really long to break. You can see just how defensive of a unit they are. Just taking them out slowly. Here comes the pikes, poking the triarii down. Oh, that guy got slapped. Over here as well, they're getting poked. Levy pikemen versus triarii. Pretty cost effective, these guys. Getting poked slowly. Pretty funny how the animation is like. Just like getting pushed. Damn. And then over here is like another unit coming in. It's like kebabs. And now for the epic charge over here. This is pretty scary for this guy. Here comes the charge. And there they go, the brick. So I still have a lot of units remaining, but not. I think maybe because I was facing the Principes, they're not as strong as, let's say, the Praetorians or the Armored Legionaries, but overall I think this tactic worked pretty well as a showcase of how it works in this battle. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Macedonian faction for this A2S series. We're kind of in the middle, we've reached the middle, and I really want to thank you guys for continuing supporting me. And I think I have some ideas of making me and you guys a chance for you guys to participate in some of my videos. I'll be releasing the announcement pretty soon. I have some ideas for that, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care guys, bye.